Materials are what you need to take your models to the next level. In this video, we'll dive into the Principled BSDF shader and how to create some common materials easily. We'll start by changing our shading to either Material Preview or Rendered View. Select an object, then go to the Material tab in the Properties window. Looks like a red and black beach ball. Go ahead and click New. We have 5 options at the top of the material. Base Color changes the color of your material. Metallic adjusts the level of metal in your material. Roughness is the reflectivity of the material. A roughness of 0 sets it to a mirror. A roughness of 1 has no reflectivity at all. IOR stands for Index of Refraction, but we'll talk about that a bit later. Alpha changes the transparency of the material. Subsurface adds light scattering through an object, similar to a light behind a leaf or your hand. Specular adjusts the specular highlights on an object. Anisotropic under the specular drop-down creates a directional reflection. You can adjust the rotation of the anisotropic reflections. Transmission is how we create glass materials. If you set the weight to 1, that allows light to pass through the object and refract. That's where the index of refraction comes into play. By default, we have it set to 1.5. If you set it to 1, it makes it more like a window. Coat adds a glossy shell on the material. Adjust this setting to determine how glossy your object is. You can adjust the reflectivity of the glossy coat by adjusting the roughness value. Sheen adds reflection to materials that have microsurface details such as cloth or dust. Emission turns your material into a light source. Adjust the color and strength for its brightness. Lastly, we have thin film. Thin film simulates the effect of light interference on a very thin layer of a material, like a soap bubble. We can mix settings from the Principled BSDF to get materials that we're looking for. Let's start with the car paint. I'm going to use this material that I already created and apply it to other parts of the car. To do this, I'm going to hold Shift and select all the parts that I want to have the material. Then the last one I select is the object with the material. And there are 2 ways to do this. You can click on this drop down below plus and minus in the Material tab and select Copy Material to Selected, or you can press Ctrl L and select Link Materials. So we know that we wanted to have a metallic look, so I'll up that to a 1 on metallic. I'm going to adjust the roughness on this. I don't want chrome, but I don't want it to be not reflective at all. So I'll do somewhere in the middle. And then I'm going to add a glossy coat to it. So I'm going to set that weight up to 1 and make sure that my roughness is 0. That adds a nice reflectivity on top of the metallic. For the grill here, I'm just going to add a new material and leave the base color as white and set the metallic to 1 and adjust the roughness. By leaving it white, we get a standard gray metallic look. For something like rubber, I'm going to add this new material. I'm going to set the color to something dark, not black, but a little bit lighter. No metallic. Adjust the roughness for how reflective you want these tires to be. We can add a clear coat to it, but we don't want them to be completely reflective, so we're going to adjust the roughness on this. And maybe add some sheen to it. For something that might be made out of fabric, I'll add a new material, adjust the color. I'm going to set the roughness to 1. We're going to add sheen to it. That'll help pop those highlights of the model. For the glass, we can see through this, but we want to make sure that it has a nice glossy coat on top of it. So if you don't have the coat, that's what it'll look like. But then if you add coat to it, you'll get a nice gloss reflection on top of that. See what kind of materials you can come up with on your own models.